And it's Connor in at the 4. Here's Udrich. LeBron is screen on Thomas. Now Udrich, 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by James.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Freak passes to Brantley. Here's Freak. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by 1 game and see who comes out on top.
Now Thomas, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Offensive rebound. Another miss by Howard.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
The drive by James with nobody on him. He carries the jumper. LeBron's got his second basket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Thomas kicks to Freak. Over to the wing. It's Thomas outside. Thompson with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
2 shots. And he can't hit the second. The Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Here's Freak. Last game he had 13. Top of the key, Bradley. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Freak passes to Thomas. He dishes it to Freak. There's the pass to Connor. The feed now to Freak. 14 feet away. The shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Udrich kicks to LeBron. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Smith outside. Back to LeBron. And the 3 off target. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And Freak throws it down.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He said their scouting report is really all about how to handle Dwight Howard. Obviously a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. First in fewest turnovers. Still in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring in transition, but that's not their focal point.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, That shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Now here's James coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. The drive by Love. Here's Hickson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Freak kicks to Bradley. He feeds it to Freak. Here's Crowder. Hands it from downtown. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
LeBron dishes to Moore. Here's Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Freak passes to Bradley. There's the dish to Freak. Sullinger the screen. Freak kicks to Crowder. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. He was all alone on that one. Bradley's got 6.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Count the bucket.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
He kicks to Freak. Dishes it to Crowder. Oh, that's blocked.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And it's Love penetrating, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Pass to Freak. Kicks it to Crowder. Here's Freak. Off target with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hickson with the ball. Sullinger picks him up. It's a pick by Love. Moore dishes to Love. And it's all evened up. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Crowder. No good with the triple. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. 6 checked in for the Celtics. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Gilbert. The Celtics working the ball around now. Johnson outside. Passes it to Gilbert. Back to Johnson. Here's Freak. Boston again missing. Here's Moore. Got it off in time, but it's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. David Lee is out there with Channing Frye, and it's Udrich in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Thomas kicks to Freak from deep three-point range. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Freak's got 5 now.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Udrich. Here's Lee. Can't get it to go. Johnson with some nice D. Boston leading by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets really delivered. He ended with 13 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Johnson kicks to Freak. Howard with the screen on Smith to the inside. Howard dishes to Freak. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Freak's got 7.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know,
we got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
Gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Posts. Okay. Rotate over.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for David Lee. Love with the screen on Thomas. Udrich, the pass to Love. Bradley against Smith. Charity stripe shot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Upside Thomas, 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Udrich. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's a pick by Love. Off the screen. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Crowder kicks to Thomas. Now here's Freak. James covering. Bradley against Smith. And Bradley gets it to go. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution. You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Udrich. Feeds it to Hickson. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Nice ball movement by Boston. Right side, Thomas. Freak. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And a wide open look for Freak. Drains the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's James. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in. And the first half comes to a close.
Kevin, I'm here with...
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half. Freak really making a difference here.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Then there's Howard. Then it's Freak, and it's Connor in at the 4. Screen by Howard. Thomas up top. Pass to Freak. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Freak missing. Now Cleveland shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And LeBron James gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Thomas dishes to Freak. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Thomas passes to Freak. Smith against Bradley. He dishes it to Freak. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Udrich, guarded by Bradley. Now Udrich. Back to James. Clock at 6. That's good. LeBron's got 17 now.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Screen by Howard. Looking to end the run, and that's an air ball. Not even close.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. That's good. It's Udrich with the assist that time.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the third.
There's Freak. Not as good in the Cavaliers' lead, cut to just 7 on the basket from Bradley.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Udrich dishes to Smith. In the corner, it's James.
That's the ball.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Isaiah Thomas, number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Celtics trail by 10. The pass to Connor. Bradley kicks to Freak. Back to Bradley. Off target at the rim. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-2 run here. No one near James as he lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Smith the pass to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Looking at the game for Freak. 12 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-3 run right now. James kicks to Love.
That's the ball.
He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. Celtics trail by 11. The feed to Freak. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love. Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he makes the first. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers leading by 9. James outside. With the floater. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Thomas. He's right around 9 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And Freak with the layup. Freak's got 15.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now here's James. He's got 20. He feeds it to Fry. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 20 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Celtics trail by 6. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Smith is out there with Etuan Moore. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Moore outside. From deep. And the shot is good. Moore's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Cleveland.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The dish to Freak. And stolen by James. Ahead. And Smith slams it home.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Hey, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Freak with it. Now Smith defending. Just 4 to shoot. And Bradley gets it to go.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Smith on the wing. No one near him. Second shot opportunity and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdowns for the Cavaliers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Celtics trail by 10. Dishes it to Thomas. There's Freak. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Pass to Smith. This one for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. 15 points for Smith.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Thomas kicks to Freak. Back to Thomas. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 23.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Down low, here's Bradley. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Here's LeBron. No good. Great D that time from Freak. Celtics trail by 8. Thomas kicks to Freak. Shoots from 12. Here's Connor, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love. And that one misses.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
They know Udrich. He's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 7. They double him with Freak. Inside. Udrich dishes to Thompson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Post.
Thomas kicks to Bradley.
And make
passes it to Freak.
felt.
It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Smith against Bradley. Feeds to Udrich. He kicks to James. Another miss by LeBron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Kicks to Freak. In the corner, Bradley with it. Pass to Connor. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Smith. He dishes it to Udrich. And there's the pass to LeBron. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. Udrich has got 5 assists tonight. Celtics trail by 11. Thomas goes in. That's good. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Udrich, the pass to Love. There's a good screen. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Thomas, no luck. Cleveland leading by 12. James, left side. Love with a wide open look. And another three for Cleveland.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
2 on the clock. Releases. Bradley can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Smith dishes to James. It's a pick by Love. Smith kicks to James, and he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 30 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Freak. Boston, no good that time either.
Not good shot selection, long range, and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
In the corner, it's James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge standout performance it was for LeBron James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
It's a pick by Love. And Udrich kicks to Love. Smith against Bradley. Udrich, the pass to Smith. Launches it. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Move it! Move it!
The feed now to Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Free throw good. Freak.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And when's the last time I hit the rim?
And he can't hit the second. Smith outside. He feeds it to Jeter. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will on the game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Boston Celtics in Boston. And Boston finding themselves in a slide recently. It's been a rough ride for them so far. We're a decent ways into the season now, and they're still stuck on one win. They've got nowhere to go but up. At least they can say that much. Well, Boston had been in a bit of a rebuild since the end of the days of the Big Three. Last season, they got back into the postseason. Shaq, where do you see this team going in the next few years?
Well, they have great guards to build around, and they can continue to be big players in the free agency for the next few seasons. They got to make all the right moves. Their president, I played for him. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing.
You know what?
Starting it. It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. The Bucks will end the road trip here before heading back to Milwaukee. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
And seeing where the Bucks are, I know they've got their sights set on home court advantage in the playoffs this year. And because of that, they're going to be anxious not to spend too much time outside of that top spot.
And, Greg, it's still so early. I mean, I know they expect to be at the top of the standings eventually, but they've got plenty of time to get there.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Smart is out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Monroe in at the center position.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Boston on D. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Here's Freak, following the basket by Lance Stevenson. That's good.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Connor. He feeds it to Bradley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Smart dishes to Parker. Second shot opportunity, and Monroe puts it in. Monroe's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Feeds it to Freak. There's the triple. Shot is no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Bucks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Smart kicks to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Stevenson. There's the pick. Smart. That one wide left.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Here's Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Celtics making a switch here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now, here's Bradley. His last outing, 16 points for him.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach from Milwaukee. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defensive end, so adjusting and adapting, critically important.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And the shot's good from Crowdy. Now, Antetokounmpo, he's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've been ordinary.
The Celtics with the lead. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Freak is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Screen by Monroe. Mayo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Releases from 15. And Boston with the rebound. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Henson, a screen on Bradley. There's the pass to Monroe. Ball's knocked loose. Howard with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Bradley. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Boston, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Second free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 7. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And John Henson with the slam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And that one's good. Free.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Henson, defended by Crowder. Henson the pass to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Mayo. Clock at 4. That 3 off the mark. Stolen by Henson. Monroe. That one goes. Count it. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Henson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead. Thomas kicks to Crowder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Bradley. Pass to Crowder. The feed to Freak. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mayo. Here's Monroe. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Thomas dishes to Freak. Outside Bradley. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Monroe's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Thomas passes to Bradley. He dishes it to Crowder. To the paint. It's stolen by Mayo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Screened by Monroe. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Thomas kicks to Freak. Dishes it to Bradley. Pass to Thomas. Crowder with it. Working on Henson. Here's Freak. Misses and the dry spell continues. So for the Bucks, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers stepped up to deliver. He ended with 19 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And Thomas, here we go. Kicks it to Freak. Down low, knocked away. Mayo against Bradley. Here's Antetokounmpo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Well, Antetokounmpo in this one, 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. And Stevenson is out there with Smart. And it's Monroe in at the 5 down low. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Here's the floater. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Freak with it. He's got 5. to the middle, poked away, stolen by Stevenson. At the elbow, it's Smart. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And it's good. Monroe's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Bradley. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 7. And stolen by Howard. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Leaps for it. Up and in on the layup. And it's 6 points for Avery Bradley. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
And taking a look now at stats for Isaiah Thomas. His last 10 games, he's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Bradley passes to Freak. Back to Bradley. The dish to Freak. Nice ball movement by Boston. Bradley kicks to Freak. 6 to shoot. Howard setting the pick for Thomas. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Crowder, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Mayo in for Marcus Smart. Bradley against Stevenson. Howard kicks to Bradley. Boston, no good that time either.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
He feeds it to Thomas. Freak dishes to Thomas. Lock at 6. Freak kicks to Crowder. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Crowder, he has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And both free throws good from Crowder. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Freak. Good. Freak's got 7.
Match up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Crowder kicks to Freak. Feeds to Howard. And the shot is good. 10 points for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. No good. Great D that time from Howard. Bradley passes to Freak. And here's Crowder. 10 points for him. At the elbow, it's Freak. Shot clock at 6. Howard, good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Henson on a screen on Bradley. Stevenson dishes to Henson. In the corner, Mayo with it. Stevenson outside. Fires from deep. And good on the basket. Book it. Stevenson's got 9.
For 3. Boston timeout call.
All right, then, let's get up! Let's get loud for your Celtics dancers!
Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds.
Their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Sullinger's checked in for the Celtics. Johnson comes in for Bradley. And then for Milwaukee, Mahimi comes in for Greg Monroe. And Wallace subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Mayo. He's got 6. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now, Freak. Thomas a screen on Stevenson. In the corner, Crowder with it. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter. Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. And Stevenson kicks to Henson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Crowder picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Smart's checked in for the Bucks. Changes here. 8 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Thomas dishes to Freak. No good. And as we finish the 3rd quarter. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Boston trailing. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Then there's Howard. Then it's Freak. And it's Connor in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. To take the lead. Misses off the right iron.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Shot left block, and scoring with the play inside is Parker. Parker's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Thomas passes to Connor. He kicks it to Freak. Passes it to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the feed to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from Milwaukee.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The Bucks making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Thomas passes to Connor. Freak kicks to Thomas. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Freak dishes to Bradley. Howard setting the pick for Bradley. Out left to the wing. Here's Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Stevenson passes to Antetokounmpo. Parker right side. The pass to Monroe. 13 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Stevenson outside. Pass to Smart from beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 6th assist on the night.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Freak kicks to Thomas. Soft touch on the glass.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 5. Thomas with the ball. He dishes it to Freak. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Milwaukee leading by 5. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And Stevenson kicks to Smart. Parker a screen on Thomas. Here's Smart. And the shot falls short this time. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Freak kicks to Bradley. Screen by Howard. Up off the screen, and he slams it one-handed.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Smart with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Howard with the steal. Outside Thomas. Freak dishes to Howard. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Mahaney's checked in for Greg Monroe. So it's Boston now. And a wide-open look for Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he beat up?
Teardrop shot. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. To stop the run. Can't hit, and it's Boston the other way.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. In the corner, Smart with it. They get it again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Freak. Antetokounmpo defending. Freak passes to Connor. Right side, Thomas. Dishes to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds and the transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Stevenson. Shoots from the right block. He squares up and sinks it. Here's Boston now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Freak. Inside. Here's Howard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Tremendous output from Howard. He has 12 points and 3 steals. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
And really the only thing you can do is try to keep the ball out of his hands.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
.136 left to play here in the fourth. Here's the screen. Stevenson drives in. On defense, Boston leading by 5. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
That's good, going 1 or 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Passes it to Connor. Kicks it to Freak. Fires it up. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Stevenson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, I tell you what, Lance Stevenson, a.k.a. Born Ready, has just been sensational.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Thomas kicks to Freak. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Thomas dishes to Freak. Off target from downtown. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he ends up missing both free throws. for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's the Bucks.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Well, without a doubt, the best thing to happen to the Lakers this offseason was jumping up in the lottery to land the number 2 overall pick, which they used on D'Angelo Russell. Kenny, how much does this help the Lakers?
Well, years ago, the Lakers had a pick, and they elected to go small instead of big with Vlade Divac. And
we are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And, guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Sanders. Harkless is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell, and it's Williams at the 2 guard. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Freak passes to Crowder. And there's the feed to Thomas. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target from three-point range. Here's Los Angeles now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not
that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Greg. Last season they split the series, and they may not be in the playoff conversation, but this still, for me, is an intriguing matchup.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Scott Skiles. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
He kicks it to Howard. No luck. The Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Williams dishes to Russell. Screen by Sanders. Back to Williams. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got 6. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The Celtics working the ball around now. Crowder kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Fades back. And the rejection by Sanders. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Number 1, the Celtics.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Al Russell following the three-point attempt by Freak. Now, here is Russell. He picked up 33 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York. And Williams, here we go. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thomas, and that one's good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close. And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Russell. He's putting up about points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Boston making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. Now, here's Clarkson. He picked up 15 points in the last one against New York. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Boy, that was a strong pick by Sanders.
The Celtics with the lead. And here's Freak. Pass to Crowder. Now, Freak. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. The three. Good. Crowder's got 5 now.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And that one's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Sullinger. And again, it's Boston converting.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the dunk by Sanders.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Thomas. The lead is 2. Pass to Freak. Over to the wing. Here's Sullinger. Randall grabs the board. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Clarkson dishes to Russell. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook.
Patience. Patience. Take it early.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
Transition points.
The Lakers also changing it up. Reese Harkless comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Russell in for Jose Calderon. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston. Freak in at shooting guard. Amir Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Jay Crowder and it's Thomas in the point guard. 4 on the clock. Here's Freak, and it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Bass can't get it to go.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Thomas kicks to Freak. Thomas a screen. From the line. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get it back. Johnson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks played some good basketball. He picked up 16 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine. No doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And it's good. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bass. Fast break. Here we go. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
3 on the clock. Freak. It's deflected.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Arthur kicks to Harkless. Outside, Russell. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Russell's got his second bucket.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Thomas. Celtics passing it around. To the inside. Freak passes to Connor. Clock at 6 to the left wing. Power dishes to Crowder. Tries it from 19. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Thomas kicks to Freak. Back to Thomas. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Outside Williams. Shoots. The putback goes up again, and Sanders lays it in.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 13. Screen by Howard. Thomas kicks to Freak from past the arc. The shot is off.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize.
And through one half, it hasn't.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Handle out there with Sanders. Then it's Williams. Then it's Russell. And it's Harkless in its small forward. Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Freak. Here's Crowder. Now here's Howard. Screen by Howard. Crowder, the pass to Freak. Thomas outside. That's good. Thomas got 8 points.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Celtics trail by 21. Dishes it to Crowder. Freak kicks to Howard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Fourth, Julius Randle.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Russell with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Kicks it to Freak, taken away by Williams. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Williams. And it's 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Boston has possession. Now the pass to Freak. Screen by Howard. Shot clock at 5. Crowder dishes to Freak. To the wing right side. Thomas, good. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Russell passes to Williams. Launches a three. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Connor, he's guarded by Williams. Pass to Freak. Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Howard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Julius Randle picks one up. The Celtics have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Pass is checked in. And so Howard nails both of them. Here's Russell. He's got 8. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bass with the screen. And Williams, here we go. Back to Russell. On the wing, Williams. Sanders sets the screen for Williams. Four on the shot clock. Again, Williams missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Howard with the screen on Russell. Looking to get back on track here. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And Thomas, here we go. The shot will not go. Nice D from Russell. Lets a floater go. Williams' shot is off.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Now here's Howard. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. That one goes. Freak's got 5 points so far. Los Angeles leading by 16. Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Williams. Another miss by Williams.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Crowder kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Crowder. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Sanders dishes to Russell. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Rebound, Boston. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now, here's Sanders. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Celtics call timeout. All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your Celtics dancers.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Larry Nance has checked in for Sanders. Celtics trail by 7. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Howard is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Freak in at the 3. Fox is in the game for the Celtics. For the 3. And Harkless pulls it down.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
The dish now to Randall. Six to shoot. The feed to Russell. From deep three-point range. Again, Russell missing. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Thomas passes to Freak. It's Sullinger atop the key. Bradley kicks to Howard. It's stolen by Randall. Passes to Clarkson. Lakers passing it around. Sullinger against Randall to the left side wing. Clarkson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Freak kicks to Thomas. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Celtics. Lakers leading by 4. The drive by Russell. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thomas got 19 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Clarkson dishes to Harkless. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
For the 3, the Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell with it. Now, Thomas defending. The shot by Harkless, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Bradley passes to Thomas. He kicks it to Freak. Back to Sullinger. Outside Bradley. Screen by Howard. Bradley dishes to Howard. Nice D from Russell.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Right side, Thomas. He feeds it to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Sanders comes in for Jarrell Arthur, and Lewis Williams subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Thomas's shot is off.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Russell kicks to Harkless. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 to shoot, and that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Screen by Howard. Pass to Connor. Outside Thomas. Down low. Here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Sanders, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Thomas. Dishes it to Howard. Sanders with the steal. Here's Russell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Thomas. Kicks it to Freak to the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
The drive by Russell. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Thomas passes to Freak. Outside Thomas. The pass to Freak. Down low. Got a piece of it. Harkless with the steal. Williams up on top. Outside Russell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 12 points for D'Angelo Russell.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Celtics passing it around. There's a screen. Freak. Shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Russell dishes to Williams. Back to Russell. To the middle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
And what a tremendous game for Williams. He has 14 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second. The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Randall kicks to Russell. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Harkless. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Freak with it. Gilbert passes to Connor. And Thomas has it in the corner. Feeds it to Freak. And the 3 off target.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming into the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Off the inbound. Nance gets the rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Pass to Calderon. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up.
Jose, obviously the offense was very sharp from the start. What were you saying to the team before and during the game about the approach you were looking to get to?
The only thing I wanted to say to the guy today was just be a little bit more patient. Don't go too fast. If we don't have a good shot, let's just run like a high screen or something. It's a better option than a bad shot. You know, so I think we understand that. We execute a little bit better the plays. The ball went where we wanted to. So I think it was great. Everybody did a great job today.
Jose, thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.